let's do this for real. Sorry it took so long. You know what these legal types are like? Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's 80 pages of needless jargon, sir. Anyway, believe it or not, this is my excited face. Come on. Let me show you what we've got. So, all the usual stuff, merchandising, likeness, blah, blah, blah. But the really juicy stuff is their expectation of you. They need you to challenge yourself all season, be the best you can be, dominate your teammate, become a legend. All that jazz. Now, it's over to you.
Okay, all the new parts have been fabricated and we're going to have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Hello and a very warm welcome to a brand new season in Formula One. It's 2025. We've got a 4-time world champion joining the grid. Do we have 4 teams in the championship? There's certainly been convergence over the winter months and plenty to look forward to before the huge regulation change in 2026. Now is all about free practice. Let's get straight into it in FP1.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Okay, mate, nice and steady here. I want a representative lap because this is what's going to set our race strategy.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Programme complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds. And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16. Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. The winter is over. It's time for Formula One 2025. Yes, that long break that you've all been coping with so well can now be put to the back of your minds. It's on-track action and it's off-track drama. That's what we're looking forward to. We're a stone's throw from the enormous Port Phillip Bay for today's race at the 3.28-mile Albert Park circuit. It's a bumpy racing surface here, and the 14 corners could prove especially difficult in the wet conditions. So watch out for a safety car at some point during this Grand Prix. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Tsunoda, Liam Lawson and Sainz, Albon, Hamilton, Hülkenberg and Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Russell, Andrea Kimi Antonelli and Leclerc, Doohan, Behrman, Isaac Hadjar and Pierre Gasly, Stroll and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me for this afternoon's commentary, Naomi Schiff. Good afternoon, Gnomes. As much as I like testing, and I do love testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation, I really want to see some action. And finally today, we get some proper action on the track.
This is always such an exciting time in the season. First of all, it's the first time they'll be racing their new cars. So that's always an exciting thing for drivers to look forward to. But also, they've had a long time off during the winter break. So it's about dusting the cobwebs off, getting the rust off of their bones, and really getting their elbows out there and having some fun.
Right then, the formation lap has started, and I must say the weather conditions aren't the best today for visibility and for grip. As each driver performs this lap, they'll be wanting to settle in and concentrate, as this race, in these conditions, will require a lot of focus. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. But the question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong?
battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Gap to the car in front, 21.3 seconds. Okay mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Thank you. Good job.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
And to get a victory at the first race of the season, this might be a sign of things to come. One thing's for sure is that this performance will be giving the team and the driver relief and confidence going into the rest of the season.
Well, it's been a long wait for many of our drivers, but the wait is always worth it. Bring them out to the awaiting crowd. It's time for our podium celebrations. And for those that have missed the Dutch national anthem, fear not. It's back again because Max Verstappen is back on the top step. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
OK, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.